Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. This is the final installment of the KVM switch series. So, in this video I am going to take this KVM switch and I am going to link it to the other KVM switch that is in there. Now, as I stated in my previous video, I'm going to do KVM switches, which is what I'm going to do right now. So, what's nice about this is I don't have to actually put it behind. I'll just put it right here, and what I'll do is I'll take this. This is another passive KVM switch. Now, I have never done this before. I've never seen anybody do this before. I'm doing it to give myself more access to hook up more machines at a time. Input wise and video wise. Power wise, that's a different story. So this is another I/O gear. It's the same brand. So it would be easier to have it this way, but I am going to turn it this way. Now, why am I doing that? Because I want one to match up with one. So what I'm going to do is, this one only has two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it out just like this, if you could see it. So now what I'm going to do is, I still have the switch in my hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the main KVM switch from the back of the computer here. Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to turn everything around and hook it up just like this. Now, this is on a normal circumstance. So if you're running a long VGA cable through a wall, this would act as your coupler. Is basically what it's going to act as. Okay, so now the sound, so I'm going to hook one USB in there, the audio, which is green, just like the other one. Okay, so now that KVM switch is now plugged into that KVM switch. So now what I got to do, as soon as I hook up the power USB. Now, this is the KVM switch I had in my arcade game, but unfortunately, it took a little too much out of that little board that I had. So, now the reason it's not on right now is this computer is not on. As soon as I turn this computer on, which I'll do right now, right? As you can see, that lit up on number 1, which is what I want. So now I'm going to do the other computer here, and basically I'll keep this one out for stuff that I'm fixing for other people. Now eventually I'll get more KVM switches and I'll do the 2, 2, and 2. So then I can have a lot more stuff set up, but that'll be way down the road because that'll get a little expensive. Because some of the stuff can get really expensive if you're not careful. so now I gotta pull the case up. Okay, so now I'll take this particular cable, I'll put it over here. Now I'll have to drop the KVM switch down a little more if I can. So now if I have someone brings their computer by it, I can fix it now. Or get oh no, that's why that's not working. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now I gotta find the little switch, and I'll show you real quick. We're gonna go 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you know that it works, so what I'm gonna do is bring that particular switch up through here. Alright, so we're going to be on 1 for right now. So now I don't need to do anything with this. So I'm going to check it. That's PC2. So I need to be on PC1. Alright, so there we go. So I brought the switch up through here. That switch is going to stay here. There we go. So I got to find a spot for these switches. So now what I can do is, this computer is on as well. So I take this switch there we go. So this does work. And as I said, this will act as a coupler for what I'm doing. So now I have basically a blank cable, as I like to call it, even though that's not an open cable, excuse me. Now I can bring somebody's computer in, hook it up through here, and be golden. Alright, so I'll even show you again. Back again, and it works. So anyway, that is it for this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. To get notifications, please ring that bell. Click the bell.